And here is the Writer's Almanac for Friday, February the 14th, Valentine's Day 2020. It is Saint Valentine's Day today, the day on which we celebrate love, romantic love, named for an early Christian priest, Saint Valentine, martyred on February 14 in 269 A.D. The legend says that Emperor Claudius II forbade single men to get married because he wanted them to enlist in his army instead. And in defiance of the emperor, Valentine, a priest, performed clandestine weddings. He was discovered, he was imprisoned, sentenced to death by beheading. While awaiting execution, he fell in love with the daughter of a prison guard who would come and visit him. And on the day of his death, February the 14th, he left a note for her, which he signed, "Love from your Valentine." That is the legend. And so today is the second most popular card-giving day of the calendar year after Christmas. Two famous lovers who wrote back and forth, Robert Browning and Elizabeth Barrett Browning. She was a semi-invalid whose father would not let her see men, and so they carried out their romance by letter. Robert Browning wrote her a fan letter in January 1845. "I love your verses with all my heart, dear Miss Barrett, and this is no offhand complimentary letter that I shall write. Since the day last week when I first read your poems, I have been turning and turning again in my mind what I should be able to tell you of their effect upon me." She wrote back, "I thank you, dear Mr. Browning, from the bottom of my heart. Such a letter from such a hand." They continued writing to each other, got married secretly in 1846. He wrote her a letter before the wedding. "Words can never tell you how perfectly dear you are to me. I am all gratitude and all pride that my life has been so crowned by you." Here are two poems for Valentine's Day, two sonnets by William Shakespeare. The one you all know, sonnet number 116. "Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it is an ever-fixed mark that looks on tempests and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering bark, whose worth's unknown, although his height be taken. Love's not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out, even to the edge of doom. If this be error, and upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved." And Shakespeare's sonnet number 56. "Sweet love, renew thy force, be it not said thy edge should blunter be than appetite, which but today by feeding is allayed, tomorrow sharpened in his former might. So love be thou, although today thou fill thy hungry eyes, even till they wink with fullness, tomorrow see again, and do not kill the spirit of love with a perpetual dullness. Let this sad interim like the ocean be, which parts the shore, where two contracted new come daily to the banks, that when they see return of love, more blessed may be the view, or call it winter, which being full of care, makes summer's welcome thrice more wished, more rare." Two sonnets by Shakespeare, sonnet number 116, "Let me not to the marriage of true minds," and sonnet number 56, "Sweet love, renew thy force." And that's the Writer's Almanac for Friday, February the 14th. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.